Now, we've got 9 couples left. Remember, the person that actually made the call is the one that's playing fastest finger. Their partner is up in the audience, quaking in terror. Now, let them concentrate, please. Serious business. Here comes the next question. Starting with the largest, put these planets in order. Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. The audience nodding wisely. Most of them haven't got a clue. Right, let's see the right order then. Largest first. Jupiter's the largest, then it's Saturn, then it's Earth, and smaller than Earth is Mercury. That's the right order. Right, let's see how many of our fastest finger players got it right. Not many. Who was fastest? Lin Ste in 6.44 seconds. Come on. Where's Ste? Which one's he?
He's in the blue shirt now.
Oh dear, is he going to be any good?
Better than me.
Be positive, be positive. OK, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's play for £1 million. Good luck. Right, here we go. This is Lin and Ste Morris from Bolton. Watching at university tonight is son Adam, who's a phone a friend. Unfortunately, he's lost his phone. Lin's a purchase ledger clerk and Ste is a baker. Fairly recently, Lin and Ste had a lot of bad news. Their house was burgled, and as well as other precious items. Lin's engagement ring was stolen. Now, tonight, they'd like to earn enough money to replace it because next year is their 30th wedding anniversary, and they want to renew their vows in the Bahamas. Lin would also like to have hypnotic regression to find out who she was in a past life. Ninu, Ninu, Ninu. So do you believe in all that?
Yeah. I'd love to find out if I've had previous lives, yeah.
But, I mean, you might not have had a past life.
She's Adam.
Don't start. She's been married to you for 30 years. Now, you are an extraordinary couple, you two, because you met at Bolton Palais. Or very romantic. You'd been stalking him for 4 weeks.
Stalking him.
Said you'd been stalking him. Following
That was
him.
misinterpreted.
You were following him keenly?
No, I kept seeing him walking round the dance floor. And I just thought, yeah, I'll have a bit of that.
I'll have a bit of that. So what did he think about this then?
Well, he didn't know anything about it till I spoke to his mate, his friend.
What did his mate say?
Well, he got Steve to come back.
So what, Steve, what did you think when you first saw her?
Same thing as I think now. She's got lovely eyes. That was the first thing that sort of struck me about her. Oh. And she's lovely.
OK, well, lots of luck. Lin and Ste are just 15 questions away from £1 million. They've got those 3 lifelines to help them. They've got 50-50. They can phone a friend who may or may not be their son who hasn't got a phone. Or they can ask this audience. And remember, they must both agree, and this tended to be the tricky bit last time we did this, they must both agree on a final answer, and only then, when they both agreed on the final answer, will that answer go to orange. OK, good luck, you two. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So, question number 1 for £100. Here it is. Which of these is a style of art and architecture? Art Nouveau, artichoke, artillery, art Garfunkel.
Yeah, I think we'll agree on that. Art Nouveau.
It's the right answer, you got £100. Right, you got £100. Have a look at question number 2. You still got those lifelines for £200. A person put in charge of important but routine tasks is referred to as chief cook and what? Car washer, dishwasher, baby washer, bottle washer.
Bottle washer.
Bottle washer, right answer, you got £200. Are you very romantic?
You mean like chocolates and flowers and stuff?
I don't know.
No.
Question number 3 for £300. Have a look. Just being nosy. Question number 3 for £300. Here it comes. Which word is an informal term for a psychiatrist? Shrivel, dwindle, shrink, decline.
Shrink.
That's the right answer, you got £300. I've got your technique now, Lynn. You look across at him and then you do exactly what you want.
Story of their marriage.
You do that 15 times, it'll be splendid. Have a look. Question number 4, no problem so far. You have got the lifelines. Question number 4 is for 500 quid. Here it is. Who plays Vera Duckworth in the TV soap Coronation Street? Dorothy Noon, Elizabeth Dawn, Caroline Eve, Valerie Morn.
I know this.
You know this.
You don't know this.
I don't know.
He doesn't watch Coronation Street. It's Elizabeth Dawn.
Liz Dawn is the right answer. You've got £500. This is question number 5. It's for 1,000. Here it is. Which of these animals resembles a small kangaroo? Anteater, koala, sloth, wallaby.
A wallaby.
Wallaby, right answer. You've got £1,000. Guaranteed. So if your son hasn't got a phone, I'm sorry this is a great worry for your son, Adam. What's the plan then?
Well, fortunately, where he lives, in the flats at university, they've got an outside phone in the hall.
All right.
In the residence, so...
Well, hopefully you won't need it for a while. You may not need it at all. Wouldn't that be good? Have a look. You've got £1,000. This is for 2,000. You've got all 3 lifelines. You've got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask this audience. Question number 6. You might as well play it. You're guaranteed 1,000. This is for 2,000. What's the name for an artistic or literary work of little merit produced merely to make money? Pot boiler, pan rattler, crock shaker, bed rocker.
No idea. Never heard of that one. Any clues?
I think it's pot boiler, actually.
Sounds the most obvious.
Mm-hmm. Bed rocker. Never heard of crock shaking, no. Could go for the obvious.
Wanna go for it?
I go for the obvious.
Right, no lines. Lifelines, no?
No. Pot boiler.
Pot boiler.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. Well played. You got 2,000. You call it a real old pot boiler. You got £2,000. You've still very skillfully hung on to all 3 lifelines, in spite of Lynn wanting to use at least one of them. You got 2,000. Have a look at number 7. It's for £4,000. You're 9 away from £1 million. You're starting to go up rather well. Have a look. Question number 7's for 4,000. Who contested the US presidential election for the Democrats in November 2000? Bill Clinton, Al Gore, Hillary Clinton, Dick Cheney.
You contested the US president.
More upon
Al Gore.
Al Gore. Is he a Democrat?
Bill Clinton's already president.
Yeah.
He was running for... He was out of the race anyway. He's done his two terms. Hillary Clinton, no. Dick Cheney was is now the vice president next to Bush. So Al Gore.
Al Gore's the only one I know
that
was out. He lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Right.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Both agreed. Al Gore. Yeah. It's good. You got £4,000.